Hello YouTubers, welcome to PDINA. Happy New Year. I hope everyone is doing lovely at the beginning of 2024. Yay! We're happy. We're here for another year. Otis can't contain himself. Okay, Otis, sit down. Woo! Okay, so what are we talking about today, y'all? Ow! Otis, stop! Ow! That's what you stop. You hurt me. Look, I'm calling the patrol. Look, you abusing me. Stop. Look at that. Look, I'm being abused. Now stop it. Well, okay. Hello everyone. Hello YouTubers. Welcome to PDINA. I hope you're doing well today. It's quite lovely today. And today I'm going to be speaking about the King's speech. You can see that Harry and Meghan, they were snubbed by the King in his speech. So much that I believe there are some cryptic messages or some signals that we can infer from the King's speech that I'm going to talk about and that you need to know about for this upcoming year. Let's get into it. So King Charles, as we know, he delivered his second ever Christmas speech, and he had delivered it to the nation while he was highlighting the good work of his eldest son, Prince William, and the Princess of Wales. There was no mention of his youngest son, Prince Harry, or Meghan Markle. Yes, Hollywood, pay attention. So the speech was shown on BBC One, showed Buckingham Palace in all of its glory and its brass band. While they had their brass band played the national anthem from the balcony. This was a beautiful montage of photos and videos that were overlaid to the King's words, and it showed him reflecting on the coronation back in May. And the Princess of Wales during their time with their children out in service to the people of Great Britain. Lovely, beautiful photos and charity work showing your family in all of its glory and all the good that you do, which we can truly appreciate. You look at it and you just go, oh, they're just so nice. They're just so lovely. They're just lovely. Now, the other working royals, including Charles's sister, Princess Anne, and his brother, Edward, and his wife, Sophie, were also shown interacting with the public at official engagements over the year. And it highlighted the work of the royal family beautifully. It showed them in all of their authentic moments of being in touch with the people. And it gave you an appreciation for the work that they do. Like I've said before, I wish we had a royal family here in the States. I would be the first to be reaching out to the royals to come and support some of the work that my charity does and others, because you have to take the work of the royal family and really appreciate it when you are in the nonprofit sector, because they bring such great attention and highlight to the work that you're doing, and it really helps to bring success to your work. So what we saw, though, was that the King left out Harry and Meghan. He left them out of the speech after we know all of the horrible things that they did on purpose to the royal family since leaving to go live in California. We all know the things that they have done. They have acted in a very bad and vindictive way. And the King touched on it in his speech. They started the year with a very frosty relationship, we know, with the King and William following the release of Harry's book Spare, and then that Netflix docuseries. And then we have the Sussexes made their shocking and damaging claims about life inside the royal family. It was like you took all the private things that you got to see within the royal family and you exposed it to the world. You kind of just pulled your drawers down so that the whole world can see your private moments. And every family is going to have these situations where we don't want people to see you doing that, because we all have the good and the bad, the ups and the downs of our private lives. And that's just the reality of being a human being. Hello. You have to forgive me. I have been sick. I've been ill, and I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. So my voice is a little bit haggard. Okay, so the tensions rose when Harry hid out at his family in his debut memoir, Spare, in January. And then in November, another book, Endgame with Scobie, came out, where they said nothing. They caused a lot of ruckus and said absolutely nothing. So Harry and Meghan, they were left out of Charles's speech last year, his first following the death of his beloved mother, Queen Elizabeth II, and addressing the nation on Christmas Day of this year, or of last year. Charles discussed the importance of service and the importance of protecting our natural world. He didn't touch on anything with Harry, or that woman that married that married Harry. What's her name? Oh, that's right, Meghan Markle. He didn't mention anything about her, and it's so good. It says a lot. King Charles did not have any photos of the family in view as he gave his speech from Buckingham Palace. We know that Harry and Meghan are thought to be spending Christmas at home in Montecito with the royals were all gathered in Sandringham, as it is for their family tradition. And Harry must have been sitting his butt over in Montecito just bored as ever. He's used to there being lots of people around, lots of camaraderie with the other family members, and engaging with your nieces and nephews. So much going on. But this year, last few years, Harry has been alone with that woman that took him from his family. Now, Harry and Meghan, they have not attended Christmas at Sandringham since 2018. So they have spent Christmas in America, which is where they now reside with their two children, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet. And, you know, the things that the king spoke about in his speech were very telling to me, because you have to look at what the king said as a message to those that he did not name, because he was able to bring out things that he wanted to say to his son and that woman during this speech, because we know they saw it. We know they watched it, because they were looking for something to be said about them. They were looking to have their connection to the royal family reestablished by it being in this speech where he speaks about family, where the king speaks about family. So it was very telling to me when he talked about, first of all, homelessness, and he brought up the work of Prince William and his work around helping to rid homelessness, and talking about caring for each other and showing these selfless acts, which Meghan is not able to do. Harry is now in the box of his wife. He is in a space of charity that he is now going to forever be identified with his wife, which is not very meaningful, or even having celebrities be a part of that. Because the thing you have to think about, Meghan would want other celebrities to be a part of her charity work, because that brings more attention to the work that she is doing by getting other celebrities involved in it. And the fact that she hasn't been able to even bring her own circle of celebrity friends into her charity work shows you that people just don't want to be identified next to Meghan, even if she's doing something good like her own charity work. That says a lot about who wants to be aligned with Meghan and who doesn't. Yeah, people will maybe take a photo of her, will take a selfie like she did with Kerry Washington and Kelly Rowlands. But is she really going to get the celebrities to come and support her charity and to showcase a greater good with those that are high profile? No, she can't even secure that, even with having a top agent like WME. One thing that I heard in the King's speech that was so telling to me is when he said to protect each other. something that Harry and Meghan have not been able to do. They have not been able to show that they are out to protect each other, the family, the greater good of those in which they are aligned with as family. She can't even protect her own family, Meghan. She can't show that she's really protecting people. What Meghan does along with Harry is they don't really protect the things that are valuable. They are very careless and they are very irresponsible with the things that they should be protecting. And when the king said that, that showed me that Harry and Meghan have not done well protecting the things that needed to be protected, like the privacy of the royal family, protecting your name, your brand, protecting the legacy, the traditions. They have stomped on all of these things. And with that, the king is showing that I am not going to mention you. I am not going to even show any of the work you've been doing with your own charity, which I'm sure the king would have loved to have done had they not besmirched the royal family. So the idea that the king can even align their good work with some of the good work that Harry and Meghan have tried to do in America shows you that the divide is thick and it is not going to be coming together anytime soon. And they want nothing to do with Harry and Meghan and their so-called charity work. And I think it was good for the king to not show any photos of family. It kind of left out the snubbing of Harry and Meghan in a visual way, because he certainly didn't say anything that we could hear or see in terms of their work in America. So the king was very emotional, I think, about his speech. You can see when he spoke from the heart. He spoke from a place of wanting to do true good in the world. And I think Harry and Meghan have lost out on any future dealings with the royal family that could ever get them to a place of forgiveness. This was a clear sign that you are cut from this life in the United Kingdom, Harry. You have laid your bed, you got to lie in it, and the consequences for Harry moving forward is going to be tremendous, because Meghan and Harry, I can foresee for this coming year, they're not going to be able to rise up into this world of Hollywood life that is going to show them as successful, being labeled the biggest losers and being called grifters and being snubbed on SNL and other shows that are popular here in the States, like Family Guy and South Park. It really shows you that Harry and Meghan are box office poison. And by the king not aligning himself and his work for the royal family, by not aligning the work of Harry and Meghan or even mentioning them, he is showing you, we don't want anything to do with you because you're not successful. We're not going to help bring success to you. We are essentially cutting you off. And taking the message of Jesus for those who are religious and those who align with the message of Christ, and to see that you do unto others as you would have them do unto you, like the king said in his speech, shows you, Harry and Meghan, wake up, start treating people the way you want to be treated, and then maybe some success will come to you. Maybe you'll be aligned with the messaging of doing good by people so that they will do good by you and show you to have some success. Because the way it is going now, Harry and Meghan are not going to find success in America. No success is coming to them. No kind of goodwill. No celebrity endorsements, no brand endorsements, nothing that is going to help them propel a career of bashing people. That's what they're good for, or even trying to show that they want to do good for people that are complete strangers. No one's going to support you trying to support strangers that you don't know, but yet snub your own family. People can see right through that narrative. So the more Harry and Meghan try to show we are humanitarians, we're here to do the work of the people, we love you here in America, but continue to snub the Markle family and to snub the royals, they will never find success. And I think the message of the king was clear. It was that I'm not going to bring attention to your work. You're bad, you're mean, you're nasty. You don't know how to do good by people. You don't know how to treat people the way you would want to be treated. You don't have a good bone in your body to try to be true humanitarians that will have people show up that are celebrities that could want to be by your side as you do the good work. There's a lot being said. And I think it sums it up about how Meghan and Harry are going to see their work in America moving forward. They are going to feel the brunt of all the harm that they have done is going to come falling down on them in this year, in 2024. You best be believing that. It is just not going to happen. And they have officially been cut off. Officially been snubbed in a very big way by the King of England. Here, we say that's a good thing.